just off the cuff here, being a bit random is sort of what we do here at the moment. Just do whatever I want, post anything that comes to mind. So right now we're going to talk about diets. I don't really do diets in general. I don't know if they work, I don't know if they don't. They don't really work with me. But I have been doing intermittent fasting for like the last 6 months, 8 months probably. Maybe a bit longer than that. Between 16 and 17 hours a day. So I have about a 7-hour window to eat generally. I give myself at least 7 or 8 hours. It's enough time. You can really put in anything you want. There's a lot of variety you can still choose from. It's literally just, if you don't know what intermittent fasting is, it's just literally you saying, I will only eat between X and X hours. So you can eat what you want in that time, but you just know that you can't eat anything over or under that time limit you give yourself, and it's good to keep to a certain time span for your own schedule, otherwise it will get mucked up. I know I've eaten outside of that time scale a couple of times, and it really does muck up a couple of days of your body function. It's really odd how quickly you acclimatize to this new way of eating, and then when you sort of throw a spanner in the works, it really does muck it up quite a lot. But I thought to myself, you know what, I've been doing this, I'm going gym, I think I want to just try something else, just for the fun of it. So I thought of this idea, I know it's been long-winded to get here, called the Run For It diet. Yes, run for it, literally run for it. If you don't know what I mean by that, I mean if I want something unhealthy, I genuinely have to go and run and get it. It's a work in progress. I'm seeing how it's going to go over the next couple of weeks and just see if it actually makes any difference at all. Whether I would still run to get the thing I want that's unhealthy, or whether I will not do that and be lazy. Because if there's one thing with me, it's I can be very, very lazy. These two things work very well in conjunction with each other then, because obviously I don't want to run for something unless I really have to. And would I run for something? Would I want to eat it after I've even run for it? Like after you've run for like 10, 12 minutes, do you want to go and get that donut? Or you've run for 15 minutes and do you want to go and eat the ice cream? You've just run 15 minutes. But I suppose then the problem is you have to run 15 minutes back or walk for 25. So, you know, the ice cream place I like is a solid 12 plus minutes away. The supermarket is about 7 or 8. So if I want to actually go somewhere, I'll actually have to put in a bit of time to go and invest and run. No get in the car, no get in the bus, no get in the train. I suppose if I'm out already, then I suppose it doesn't count. But if I'm at home and I actually want to go and eat something that's unhealthy, I just won't buy it in my shopping and I'll have to go and run for it. It's the Run For It diet. I don't know. This might be a new wave of things, you know. Maybe there'll be posts of people running for it. You know, it does remind me actually now thinking about it now, I should have probably thought about this earlier, of like the donuts on like a stick and someone on a treadmill trying to get to the donuts and eat them. Sort of seems a bit like that, just less tangible because the donuts are not in front of you. But yeah, if there's one thing which is a weakness for me, it is indeed donuts. I mean, I would probably say my blood is made up of about 1/8 jelly. Like the jelly that goes inside a strawberry or raspberry donut. It's a problem with me. It's one of my biggest weaknesses. It's kryptonite, you could say. Well, if that's my kryptonite, then I guess we all have different problems. But yeah, run for it. I think this could be a new thing. Hashtag run for it. Maybe if Kevin Hart sees this, he might be like, this is a great idea, guys. Guys, oh my god, this is great. I don't know. Kevin Hart's a special case. Anyway, guys, that's just my idea for a new diet, a new dietary plan. It's not that you don't eat anything, it's that if you want something unhealthy, you actually have to go and run for it. And no one really wants to do that. Just a bit of extra knowledge here, I don't really like running at all. At the gym, I prefer to row if I can. I'd rather do like 100 push-ups than do like a 2-mile run. I really dislike running. So this is a big thing. For me at least. I'd rather cycle double the length than running. Yeah. No, it's not for me. I don't really enjoy it that much. So this is gonna push me. It's gonna push me a lot. And I'm talking about this Run For It diet while I'm eating some egg fried rice. Yes, very, very good. Delicious. I mean, it is homemade, so I guess it sort of counts, sort of doesn't. But the thing still applies. If I want fish and chips, I have to go run for it. If I want a Chinese takeaway, I have to go run for it. It's probably going to be problematic in the long run. But I think I'll see how it goes. I think it might be a cool, different way to try and curb bad habits. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, then the cookie monster himself will come after you. Now, if you're on a diet, you don't want that. You'd probably just try and eat him for all the cookies in his stomach. But he might just engulf you instead because of how many cookies you'd been eating. All right, you'd been eating. This is falling apart, yeah. But you don't want that. You really don't. So just subscribe anyway to avoid that. Now, I've been NarendraTheComic. You've been great. I'll see you next time. Skadoosh.